Hey everyone, 30.6 here, and welcome back to another episode of Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts, the Rising Sun campaign. It looks like the Choyo and her task force have spotted the Chaoyong, a Shaanxi-class heavy cruiser off the coast of the Moluccas, in the, well, what would be at this time the Dutch East Indies or modern-day Indonesia. Okay, I'm recording right now, please don't text me. We are going to fight this. Not particularly... we could probably just... Alright. The Chaoyong is sunk, and we're going to award that kill to the light cruiser Yayama. Excuse me. Sorry, I felt like I had a sneeze coming on there. No, that's that. Oh god. Okay, so it looks like they're... Oh god, is this another... Oh, this is another cursed ship, isn't it? I'm willing to... What the heck? I said no... Okay. Alright, hold on. I'm sorry, somebody is trying to get in touch with me at the moment, which is okay. Alright. Anywho. Let's... That is a lot of destroyers. Can I withdraw? No. Okay. These guys have the light cruisers. And these are the battle cruisers, so that... We can make this work. We are outnumbered, but I have faith that we can handle this. Man, this is taking a long time to load. Oh, yay, it finally loaded. That took a while. Alright. 13 destroyers. Alright, it is an older battleship. It is an older battlecruiser. We've got a more modern battlecruiser. So I think... Alright, first of all, it's actually not a bad split. And actually, this is just about perfect. Because this way we have 2 cruiser squadrons. And we've got the main fleet. It says it's spotted to the northwest. We're going to just kind of just go at a steady clip here. Nothing too fancy while I set up the battle sheet. I believe this is the Battle of the Gulf of Tonkin. At least that's where we're placing this battle. Ah, crap. Alright. So we have spotted them at a range of 20 kilometers. Let's take a look at this battlecruiser. This is... Oh, we've seen this one before with the side guns. Okay. These are all... Yeah, these are all the weird single gun... I mean... I could understand building a platform like this for naval bombardment. Like... Alright, I'm gonna rant here for a second about the ship design, and I know, you want to see the battle, you want to see the ships blow up, but just bear with me for 5 seconds. There was a class of ships called monitors, right? Okay. For my US viewers, when I refer to the monitors, I'm not referring to the USS Monitor, like the ship that we know from our Civil War. No, I'm referring to a class of ships. Basically, what they decided to do during World War I is basically, we're going to take this cruiser, right? We're going to strap a gun that really should not be on this size of ship, and we're essentially going to make it a barge with just an obscenely large gun. I think there was one that was like... I'm trying to remember what the name of the ship was. It may have been Erebus or Terror, but I can't remember. It had like a 10 or something inch gun on something the size of a heavy cruiser. Not even that, but anyway, someone could correct me on that in the comments section. But it's just a really interesting, like, yes, we want to fire artillery at this specific point, with as much concentration as possible. Like, that I can kind of see why you would do it. At the same time, to someone who is, again, we're playing a game where that doesn't really take effect, it's kind of just a mute point. So... Oh, the Kashi is here. Wait a minute. Hold on a second. Oh, wait, no, she's actually a more modern cruiser. Okay. I'm fine with this cruiser squadron doing whatever it needs to do. These guys do have the 2-inch guns. I forgot, or the quick-firing 3s. For effectively what amounts to an anti-destroyer armament. You know, I'm surprised I never mentioned the monitors. I know I mentioned them like last season. I'm 90% sure I mentioned them at one point. Okay. Let's... Kamoi. If you can hit the go, hit that. Okuhotaka. That is a mouthful. King Hai. Huh? I thought the King Hai was a light cruiser. Or am I misremembering my Chinese ships? Anything is possible. Sorry, I'm trying to do 2 things at once. I'm trying to rant and a little bit early for Oyashio. You see, this is what happens when you get into history stuff. You just memorize all these weird little tidbits. Never can quite forget about them. We are going to slow you all to a battle speed. And actually, Katsuragi, yeah, fire at the battle cruiser. Kamoi, if you would shoot the King High, please. Then, yeah, these are fine. Alright, let's speed up. Agano, I want to take direct control. And I want you just to kind of screen the fleet. We'll let the Izumi and her squad do what they need to do, but in the meantime, we're going to do our own thing. Ah! They're shooting at us! Alright. Like cruisers, target the Dingzhou. Just keep up the fire. Focus. Just. There we go. Yeah, go put up the smoke screen. Nice. Not sure how you hit a light cruiser, but I mean, I'm all for it. I mean, hits are hits. All right. You see, this is what I want the cruisers to do. Like, I want them to be, like, kind of this competent, like, where I don't actually have to, like, babysit them every 50... Oh, hey, flash fire! What happened to you? Hold on a second, what the frick happened to you? Oh. You got domed by a 12-inch! Who did it? Kamoi just... Ah! Just destroyers! Okay. Okay. Looks like I am going to have to take more direct command. Ikitsushima... Hashidate. Shoot that. I don't know, secondaries on that. Alright. I'm going to slow down the game just to 2 times speed so I can... Yeah, King High. That goes to Kamoi. Is it Kamoi or is it Kamoi? Anyone who's good with Japanese pronunciations, please correct me in the comments, or someone who's better with linguistics than I am. They're getting awfully close. Okay. Izumi, I'm taking direct control. You guys are fine. Katsuragi, you can fire your stuff. I want... Shoot there. Shoot there. Secondaries on the Tongyuanju and Okohutaka. Shoot at the Gansu. Secondaries, I don't know, on that one. Alright. I'm going to do 1 time speed as the destroyers approach. I want to make sure, first of all, this squad torpedoes off. You guys are fine. Just keep up your fire. I do not want light cruisers getting destroyed here. Or that, rather. I don't want our heavy ships getting hit with stuff that they shouldn't be getting hit by. Yeah, Agano's already lost her torpedoes, so I'm not as concerned about it. I mean, even if we just take out the destroyers and a heavy cruiser, that is a win in my book. So I just want these guys to kind of just rake over this destroyer formation. Oh, thank God. Alright. Now I gotta kind of babysit a little bit. I know I just said I'm hoping I don't have to babysit, but we should not be this close to the enemy formation, but here we are. Agano's at least gonna take one torp. That's a dud. Yeah, okay, that was 2 Agano. Detach. And Chikuma took a torp. That's just freaking lovely. Right, retreat, fall back. Izumi, move up to the front of the formation, please. Thank you. Itsukushima and Hashidate. Make a U-turn. Destroyers. I think we're just going to have to do a suicide run at this point. Yeah, we're probably going to lose the Agano. Just doesn't look like we're going to be able to save her. This is the problem, man. This is what I was worried about with the destroyers. And there's no real... The problem is there's no real good way to deal with it. Like, you can do your best to deal with it, but there's only so much you can do when you have a bajillion torpedoes being thrown at you. Yeah, Agano is probably lost. Alright. Oh, Chikuma's fine. Alright, then merge into the new battle line. Itsukushima and her squad. Yeah, we lost the Agano. Alright. Itsukushima, if you want to fire your torpedoes, I'm not against the idea. If you're going to hit something, hit the Gansu. Same thing with you, Hashidate. Actually, I don't really care if you fire your torpedoes into that mess of destroyers. We're bound to hit something. I am aware that they're moving up on our rear. I'm more concerned about what is in front of us than what is behind us. I'm gonna try... Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. Alright, Itsukushima. Alright. Hashidate. And Itsukushima took... You need to detach. You... No, okay, you. Detach. Freaking fall back. Fire your other torpedoes. That looks like it's going to be a good hit. Smoke. Smoke. Hold your fire for just one moment. It's 3-kilometer torps. Actually, I want you targeting the Shangxi, the namesake of our class. A lot of shells flying around right now. How are the other cruisers doing? They're moving up to the side. Smoke on. Are you all targeting that? Okay, no. Right, pause. Shoot that. Shoot that. Shoot that. Shoot that. Secondaries on that. Secondaries on that. Secondaries on that. Secondaries on that. And your secondaries on that. Okay. Alright. Let's get back to it. We did cause a flash fire in the Dingzhou. Alright. That's gonna go to the Izumi. Apparently we have 2 ships near the Izumi. Apparently. Not quite sure what's going on. Izumi... Do not shoot at that, shoot at that. No, ah! I hate when it does that. You shoot at that. That's scary. Alright, you all do me a favor, shoot that. And then, I don't know, your secondaries on the Gansu. How's our other battle line doing? Okay, and the Hashidate has launched her torps. Keep an eye on her for a second. You have torps. What's their range, though? They are decent range, but we have a better turning circle than you do. I know their battle cruisers and battleships are closing in. We just really need to get these screens killed. Alright, yeah, torpedo hit on their forward. Ah! Yep, here comes torpedo spam. Yippee! Remember, the AI cannot miss torpedoes. Because if they miss torpedoes, it's very bad. What are you stupid people doing? Alright. Izushima. I don't have high hopes for the Izumi. Just launch him. Yeah, we lost the Izumi. Yeah, look at all those torpedo hits that the AI gets. Freaking stupid. This is why I'm complaining about the heavy cruiser doctrine. We obviously need heavy cruisers. How's Hashidate doing? Tsushima. Yoshima, rather. No, shoot that! For God's sake! What? If you all just hit our division, I'm gonna be pissed. Numikaze out. tell you to fire a torpedo at a ship, I mean to point your torpedo tubes at the ship you are trying to kill. It is not rocket science. Alright, the only way we're making this even is by wiping out just about everything they've got. Ah! More torpedoes, because the AI gets infinite torpedoes that all hit, and they're never duds. Well, we're tied. So pause. Full steam. We now have a situation on our hands. There goes most of our remaining cruisers. Alright. The only one I have left I can rely on is Kashima. There's not a lot to ask for. Hi, would you like to handle that thing that's coming straight at you that is about to reload torpedoes? Watch all of those miss. Finally, some good news. I'm awarding it to the Miyuki. I got a high explosive, so they're running on his AP. Oh, we got him! Okuhotaka. Alright. Unique Jinjo. Kashi. Right, worst case scenario, we get parity. But I can live with that. But right frickin' now. We need to kill that battle cruiser. And then unfortunately by now the destroyers are probably running out of torpedoes, so now we can just use the battle cruisers. Unfortunately, like how I want our heavy cruisers to work, we're gonna lose Numikaze. Yep. Kashi, you're dead in the water. You are dead in the water. Kashima, I need you to do me a favor, sweetheart. I need you to turn around. You never launched your freaking torps. Turn your freaking tubes. if the torpedo officer would like to explain to me why their torpedo tubes are not turned, nor why have they not fired on the heavy cruiser, I would be very much willing to learn that. Fire! Is it that hard for you to fire a set of torpedoes? My fleet is full of idiots. I'm sorry, what the frick just happened? Chikuma. Well, instead of them losing most of their escorts, I think we're going to lose all of ours. Start pulling away. Convoy, do me a favor. Do what you just did. Repeat it. I think we're just gonna have to hightail it. There is hope left that we could make it out of this. With somewhat of a Victoria Mutilate, but... Yep, there goes Kashima. There we go, flooding. Somebody, please. Chikuma's still going, but I'm gonna need you to fire the Gang Tang. And, I don't know, fire secondaries over there. Come on. There we go. Yeah, sink. Yeah, Katsuraki's get that. Alright, we need to increase speed post haste. We're gonna have to make a fighting retreat here. Oh, it's a good thing we're building a bunch of new escorts. Should like you guys to start turning away. If you could sink it great, but I'd like to save the Chikuma if we can. Actually, no, just focus on getting away. I take that back. lost Chikuma. Five, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Alright, we need to sink another ship. I mean, it's going to be a victory for us, victory points wise, but if any of y'all want to hit that, that'd be lovely so I can end the battle. Come on, come on, come on. Who's the last person to hit her? Convoy. Alright, quickly end the battle. Alright, 13 to 14, we lost the entire destroyer group, the entire escort group. This freaking sucks. Alright. I think I'm gonna end the episode here. And then I will get back to you guys next episode. Once I make sense of what's going on.